I Ted Turf stainless, yeah. As far as me see it, no for them out they want things, but them don't want work for it. Nah, me nah watch no man pocket. I Ted Turf no watch no man pocket.
Hello and welcome to the Wagwan channel. Today we're going to talk about Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping is a Chinese politician who was born on the 15th of June 1953. He was born in Beijing, China. He was the third child of Xi Jinping, William's second wife, Qi Qin. Jingping's father was a member of the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, and he held a series of posts in the establishment, some high-ranking posts. Jingping has two older sisters. For those that don't know, in China, your last name come first, and your name your mother and father give you come last. So in here Xi Jinping, but Xi is the last name. That's why we will call him Jingping throughout this video. Xi Jinping married twice, and he have one picnic, a daughter. Jingping is part of an elite band, what they call princelings. These princelings are basically second generation of CCP leaders. Jingping attended Beijing Bai School, where students of high-ranking military officials go. So, he went to school with other princelings, elite people. When Jingping was 10, his father was purged from the CCP and sent to work in a factory in Luoyang, Henan province. His mother was forced to publicly denounce his father as he paraded before a crowd as an enemy of the revolution. In 1966, China had a cultural revolution, which is where Chairman Mao come in. Xi Jinping was persecuted due to his father's status. People ransacking family home and they mash up a whole by him tings. He was banished to a place named Yan'an, which is one of the poorest part of the country. Things couldn't get worse. It get more than worse. It get worse. His father was sent to prison. So, Jingping decided to do the only thing we ain't could do. Him run away from the poor place and him run go to Beijing. In Beijing, them catch him and them arrest him as a part of a crackdown on deserters from the countryside. And then send him to work in a camp. We go dig ditch. And in this time, he was living in a thing when they call a Yangdong, which is a kind of a cave house. We never hear about cave house, but that not sound like somewhere nice to live. Jingping hold him head down and try to keep out of trouble. And him apply for CCP membership. The first time, he was rejected because in daddy they are jail. But the second time, there was a new policy. And to say he was a princeling, his application was approved. Jingping became a party chairman, a branch chairman, and entered the office in 1975. He applied to university and he studied chemical engineering. And you know, so the Chinese, them not easy. Them say what them say. So, in a university, he was classified as a worker, peasant, soldier, student. Lord. Jingping also had different posts, different jobs. Deputy party secretary, he was placed in places like Hebei, Fujian, and Zhejiang. And he also did go to Shanghai. I apologize to all Chinese people. I murder your language. Eventually, he rise to be the vice president. Jingping succeeded Deng to become the Chinese leader. As Chinese leader, Jingping ended the presidential limit of 2 terms, so he can have more terms. So that's why he is still the Chinese leader from 2013 to today, 2026. Jingping has been known as the most powerful Chinese leader since Chairman Mao. Though Xi Jinping might look like him could mash hands, but when you look for him do a heavy-duty crackdown on corruption since he's in power. He have an anti-corruption campaign. He have a 8-point regulation which lists all of the rules them to stop corruption and waste by official party people. It was an aim to be more stricter, more disciplined of all the officials them and for root out, as they call it, the tigers and the flies. You must remember, say, Jingping is running a country where 1.4 billion people live. Just imagine running somewhere with so much people. In the UK, it's over 70 million people and they must struggle to control them, the people. Just imagine 1.4 billion. Now, in a reality, Jingping has made China one of the most censored country in the world. Really from the media standpoint, from the internet standpoint, from every kind of standpoint. The whole place censored like mad. Which means when you're in China, you're very, very careful what you say. So it's a good time for me to say, everything we're saying here so is alleged. Because when I watch Xi Jinping sending secret man them after me. In 2014, the Chinese government launched a campaign called Cleaning Up the Web. Why? We need that in England, we need that in America, we need that everywhere. They say 51% of the internet are robots, and they call them bots, and we call them AI. Jingping has conducted quite a lot of reform in the film country, especially when it comes to politics. But what he basically do is outlaw every other kind of party apart from film party. So him now no opposition. It's a one-party state. Jingping reformed the military. China is the strongest military on the planet. No worry where Trump was and the Americans them say. Free military is the strongest. Him have drone flying in the air. Him have drone wake up in the sea. Him have drone we can bust in a mountain. Him have robot, we can't fight robot. Under Jingping, China has overtaken America to be the strongest economy in the world. In foreign policy is a thing we call the debt trap. So what he do? He go in a people's country and say, hey, we build hospital, we build road, we build infrastructure, and we use my Chinese company. Because my Chinese company can use, and they can do it fast. They will use some of the local people, but majority of them will be the Chinese. When it don't build, we lease it for 50 years. After I don't lease it for 50 years, if you don't pay back, guess who own it? China. But Jamaica said, no, We're not going to sell you the land. We're not going to sell you the infrastructure. We're going to loan it, along with the big loan to give away. So, as we pay off the loan, it's not yours, it's ours, and we own it. In the Western world, China is a state where they kind of weary out. And them always say China do this and China do that and China bad pan human rights and everything else. Let me tell you something. Every damn blasted country bad pan human rights. Human people now no rights. I give you an example. In England, you can go protest and just hold up the side and then lock up your box and then say you're a jail, say you're a terrorist. Of course, everybody hear about Chinese spy. Let me tell you something. America, Europe, they're afraid of Chinese spy because Chinese man gone clear when they come into espionage. Now, let me tell you something. China has not started no war. You hear me? China has not started no war. China war is defend themselves. A China war is internal, civil war. So, all of this thing I hear about China this and China that, you must remember what the English people them to the Chinese. They want to trade with the Chinese. The Chinese say, no, we're not trading with you. And the Chinese say, you know nothing to sell me, that means I have enough in my big country. They say, all right. We're going to find something to trade. You know what they trade? Opium, drugs. In name the opium wars. Look it up. Sell them opium. Get them addicted to the opium. No. We have to pass judgment on Jingping. We see whether he is a good man or whether he is a bad man. Whether if you feed him to the lion or whether the lion if you stroke him. Make I tell you something. This man is about 30% bad and 70% good. So, he now get feed to the lion. But me I watch him. Remember, if you like. If you like, subscribe. Because they say it helps with the algorithm. Alright. It's time for me to check them out and go about the business. So, peace out. This is the rhythm track. Hope you like.
At head tough, steerless, yeah. As far as me see, no for them out they want things, but them don't want work free. Nah, me nah watch no man pocket. At head tough, no watch no man pocket. Work for where you want, have you one of things, yeah.